Are you out there, God's people? Shout it out. Shout it out. Shout it all the way to Salem. Shout it all the way to Washington, D.C. We stand for life, not death. Are you encouraged? Be encouraged. Just look around you. Listen to what you have heard. This is dynamic and powerful, and you should be encouraged, not discouraged. Those who labor in defending and protecting life should always take courage. The minor setbacks that we all experience are just nothing more than that, minor setbacks in our journey to total victory. In the efforts over the years, if you have contributed to saving the life of one child or 10 child, just you personally, then you have accomplished a great success. We should never be discouraged in being involved with organizations like Right to Life. The scripture teaches us that two are better than one, and that a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. We together are a team. We are being successful. We are that strand of 3 cords. Never, ever underestimate the power of working together with organizations like Right to Life and the other organizations in this state. The successes that we experience are absolutely blessings, but neither should we ever underestimate the power of individual contribution. Sharing and standing for what you are and what you believe provides great influence for those around you. I remember the 6 years that I spent in the Oregon legislature. I learned early that most of the major decisions in both parties were made in caucuses. And those decisions were made before you ever got to the vote on the floor. And people who knew what they believed and why they believed it and could articulate that position were very influential. If you know, you here today, if you know what you believe about the issue of life and why you believe it, and you stand up for it, you will be greatly influential. Remember the founding father, John Adams, said, "The doing is ours, the results is God's." We should remember that always. That same John Adams said that our Constitution was written for a moral and a religious people, and it is wholly inadequate for the governing of any other, because the basic foundation of American government is self-government. And that's why James Madison said that our entire experiment in civil government is based upon the ability of the people to be self-governed under the 10 Commandments of God. The more we follow those principles, the more blessed we are. And the more we allow our nation to turn away from those principles, the more we lose sight of the sanctity of life. Every one of our significant documents of freedom, beginning with the Declaration of Independence, frame life as paramount. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness or property. What is the purpose of liberty if you don't have life? What is the hope of having property if you have no life? The Bill of Rights itself is framed on the basis of the paramount value of life, and we should remember it always. John Quincy said, "The highest glory of the American Revolution is that in one indissoluble sweep, it connected the principles of Christianity and the principles of civil government. And the more we apply that principle, the more blessed we are." So you and I, we must keep on keeping on. Our successes will produce more successes. We are today persuading governors and legislators and congressmen and individual friends and neighbors with our love first and our knowledge of life second. We must be there, friends. We must be around the kitchen tables, and we must be in the courts, and we must be in the halls of our legislatures. We must be influencing the lives and hearts of our young people. We here today must rally to the call of God to stand up and protect life. What must come out of every single one of us first is love. And that love must cause us to be ever vigilant and seeking every single woman who finds herself pregnant and desperate. And we must marshal all of our resources to help her choose rightly, to choose life, not death. I see out there the faces of battle-hardened warriors, and I know many of you. But I also see new warriors with a true passion for life. And I want to tell you that your efforts and your sacrifices are paying great dividends. Your willingness to get up off the couch and make a contribution to your culture and your society is being a blessing to your fellow man. What you yourselves have done, each one of you individually, what you have done in making a contribution, it may be quiet. It may even be unknown until that great judgment. But I want to assure you that all that you have done has made sure and made it possible for some people to be alive today, to be serving God and serving their neighbors and enjoying their life because of what you have done. In you, here, each one of you, is the Spirit that changes nations. I salute you, and I believe in you, and my wife Tony and I stand with you.